Welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, Bougie Gang Gang, it's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing opposed to being on my page, bitch, cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.
Hey, you guys, what's going on? What's up, everyone? How are you? I know it's late. Don't be mad. Okay. I did the best I could. I had to chill a little bit, guys. I'm like in a whole thing going on. I don't know, but I was chilling. I'm just gonna be honest. And then I was watching some videos. I did watch the new Gina video. If you guys have not seen it yet, please watch it because it's kind of all about dating. And I was like, you know what? We could probably talk about that and Strong Mommy Chrissy all rolled up into one. Because Strong Mommy Chrissy's video is gonna take us about like 10 minutes to talk about. Um and then Gina's video was chock full of so many fun things to talk about. I was like, maybe we can talk about that tomorrow afternoon or something. But um, anyway, I hope everyone had a really good day. Today was back to school for us here, and it was good. It was fun. A day in the books. So, girl, we on our way. So, anyway, I'm not going to bore you with all of that. If you want to hear about a little bit of my morning, then if you did not watch the like the mini live, the mini members and mods this morning, well, go ahead and catch it. Because I feel like a lot of you did not see it because unless sometimes you guys have to click 2 and 3 times to watch a whole video, that could be it. But nonetheless, if you have not seen it, go ahead and check it out. I should well, no, I can't do that. I was gonna say I should make this roll into that, but I don't think I can do that. Um Hello, everyone. I feel like I clicked on everyone's name. So everyone say hi to someone in the chat. Um, and hello to everyone. And let's see. Hey, Lady B Ashley. Hello. Hey, everyone. Hey, India. Hey, pretty. Let me just go ahead and say hi to everybody who's here at this moment. To the gang stars. What's going on? Live, laugh, love. Shonda, Tam. Um, How are you doing? I was just thinking about something housekeeping item from OSIP over there, Live Laugh Love. They did have the arraignment today for James Dunmore, and I don't have enough details about that, but I'm going to see what I can find out for tomorrow morning over there as it pertains to the case of Alicia Watts. We talked about Alicia Watts. If you don't know who Alicia Watts is, go ahead and Google her. But if you go over to Real Talk Bougie, there's some information on her over there. But to the gang stars, I hope you had a wonderful day and thank you for getting here first. Okay. AKA Pretty Life, Pretty Wife. Hey, January. Hey, Desi, what's going on? Wintress, CC, what's going on? TS, what's going on? Lindsay, how are you? Mio My, Forever Grateful, how are you? Mastermind, hello, sis, how are you? Is it author M. Royce or Arthur? Is it author M. Royce? Nice to see you in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Natalie Wassenbeck Green, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, Lady B. Ashley, how are you, sis? Corinne, what's up? Mo Thomas, how are you? Did I get everybody? India? I hope so. If I missed you, my bad. I was trying to not say anyone's name twice. It's hard. It's harder than you think. But I hope that everyone had a wonderful day. And hello to everyone in the bushes. Guys, let's get into it. I want to make a couple of different stops today. Um, we're not going to be able to talk about Live today. That probably will have to hold over to tomorrow. I might have to do that one and just post it for you guys. You guys let me know. You guys don't mind when we skip over Live anyway, but it was the go live for an hour and maybe I missed part of it, but the part that I watched, I watched a little bit. I'm not going to lie and say watched the whole thing because I did not. Um, but this over here, sis, for the part that I was watching, she was live. She was watching the news coverage because I guess there's like a category 3 hurricane coming. Sis did not mention one time, as far as the time that I was there, her man at all. It just seems like her and her mom are going to have to ride this storm out solo. Okay, solo, and just as we already know. So it's so funny how people can't keep up with the stories that they tell because no man who is in love with you and has children over somewhere is going to let this happen. But this is the same guy who also let her move in the middle of a hurricane, if you recall last time. So she allegedly, what, a tree blew in her apartment window and all kinds of stuff as she was leaving without paying her rent and went back to Texas with the man's child, and she took a U-Haul halfway across the country. Even Gerard, when she was leaving him with his not even 1-year-old child at the time and two, a little bit older children, drove her across the country. Brandon drove her across the country, but this guy you've got almost 2 kids with, I didn't hear anything. I don't know if you guys did. So maybe I'm wrong. We'll watch it when we can get over there. But it was just giving, not giving, right? Anywho, let's move on. I want to talk about the discrepancies next time she'll go on live and she's going to say she is going to his plate. Girl, stop it. Um, when she was moving out the apartment last time and she was going to Texas, remember she was like, well, I'm going to go over to my people's house. She never said, I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch the videos from back then and see when she was talking about her people as if her people was him. I don't know, girl. I can't keep up with the lies. I really can't. It's at this point, it's like, sis, you know what I'm saying? Like I just can only go on the video, and the video is okay. is is some contradictions, sis. Okay. It's not matching up. Anyway, let's get into this real quick, guys. And then we're gonna go over to Jasmine's because her video today was funny. And I'm gonna just say this. I'm just gonna venture out and give Jasmine some advice. Keep whatever this camera setup you got going on, keep it because I'm thoroughly enjoying what you're doing right now because it it's adding an interesting element to the videography. So keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Okay. All right, let's get into I want to go over here to the Muckers because I think that they got caught up in a storyline. Now, sis could very well be pregnant, but there are some blatant discrepancies. But let's just go with the video and hear what they have to say. And then I'll have all the clips lined up tomorrow that pretty much contradict almost everything that they're saying right now. It's just, I don't know. I think they were trying to play with Erica, and Creole Bay is with the shits, as we know, and Mucker is a puss and he's up for anything. So this is my assumption. She he allowed her to talk him into the fugazi of pretending that they're having a baby, and now it's gone too far. But I don't see how right before this episode you're over here shopping for a baby that is, according to what they say, still a tadpole, so maybe not even 3 months. And you're telling people now you're on here crying. It's just giving sad and melancholy, and prove us wrong. Prove us wrong by delivering a baby soon, and then I can just say, you know what, my bad, sis, girl, congratulations. But it's giving storyline on the YouTube street, so let's get into it.
Yeah, you're a great support system, like I've informed you before. He is amazing. He makes
Great support system like I've informed you before. Does it not seem like these two have no intimacy? And maybe because they don't know each other super well. Like I knew my husband for a long time before we got married. And does that even sound right? Oh, and by the way, just in case you're in the bushes, if you didn't know, this is a commentary channel. I do reactions, reviews, and commentary on videos and news events and things of that nature. So I talk a lot. If you want to watch the video, do that, but we're not going to be doing that here. This is my format, and if you have a different format where you just play videos and people come and watch through you, um let me know, and then when I have time I'll come over there. But otherwise, I talk through these videos like crazy. So if that's going to bother you, then I'm just giving you your warning at
make
this
sure
moment.
I have a
Okay.
seat because I'm not the type to just sit around and be catered to. Honestly, I love to cater to others. That is my thing. That's the person I am. I love to be extremely
It's like,
helpful.
wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you're a great support system, like I've informed you before. He is amazing. He makes sure I have a seat because I'm not the type to just sit around and be catered to. Honestly, I love to cater to others. That is my
How are you guys sitting here talking about the new baby and they look like someone just robbed their house or stole their car or potentially something bad just happened? Do you see how they look? What's going on here?
thing. That's the person I am. I love to be extremely helpful any way that I can. But right now, I have to remember it's all about me and our unborn child's health. So I have to do my part. And that's what I'm going to do. Honestly, this is what I'm going to do.
You got you, baby.
Thank you, baby.
Ew.
Intended only. What's going on, family? Welcome back to the Muckers.
Hi.
So y'all know y'all just saw the video of me and baby getting a few items for RJ. So now we back, and if you saw that video, you know that baby wanted me to barbecue or put some stuff on the grill. And it is extremely hot today. So I'm thinking I'm gonna cook most of it on the flames and go and get out the way, because you don't want to be tussling with that all day for hours and hours. So I believe that.
Okay, so they want some barbecue. Let's get into I'm not going to torture you with this part. So let's advance a little bit. Okay, let's get to the good part. Okay. If you guys want to watch the video in its entirety, be my guest. It's posted on their channel. But we gonna get to the good part, okay? Girl, let's get to the sit
All right,
down
guys.
foolishness.
Since we have a little time, since we're waiting on the ground beef to thaw out and everything.
Hey guys, since we have a little bit of a break as we are waiting for some ground beef to thaw out, we thought we would sit down press conference style and try to work out these lies that we've told or the inconsistent behavior with the current events and try to make them make sense. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Guys, we're the Muckers.
Thing like that. We're gonna sit here and give y'all an update because a lot of you guys been in the comments asking further
We're going to give you an update as we just put up an opening with my wife crying. That seems very entertaining, right?
updates, so I'll let baby kind of give y'all some of that.
So allegedly she's pregnant. Um who's that? Okay. Oh hey Mastermind. I was like, who's asking if she's pregnant? So we did some reactions on this. So everything is posted, but basically I'll share the videos, but basically look, I don't know if the woman's pregnant. Let's go based on the I'm gonna put an asterisk on this. I don't know if you're asking that for that reason. I don't know if she's pregnant because I don't work at the gynecologist's office. What I do know is that she's saying she's pregnant and she's been going through in vitro and has started kind of this in vitro storyline for a minute in the last couple of videos. So go back to those. She basically said that she had a appointment at an in vitro clinic. Then she alluded to a round of in vitro that maybe was not successful. Now what they're basically saying is that it was successful and she's pregnant. um the last video, not the last video, but the video before that was saying that they're 2 months. Well, she's going to say they're 2 months right now, and that the baby's the size of a tadpole. And the video that you just seen, which he was just referring to, or maybe you hadn't seen it, but the last video that they put up prior to this one, they were baby shopping. But who goes baby shopping for a 2 month old when y'all already have 4 kids? Like, maybe go buy a pair of socks or something. But like, I don't know. When I first got pregnant, I was like so happy. I did go and buy like a little pair of socks. And that was the last and only thing I bought for, like, I don't know, I was 6, almost 7 months pregnant before I ever went shopping for anything, right before my baby shower. Um because my sister-in-law was like, it's time you start shopping. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't want to do anything too soon, anything like that. But they're already out here filming content. So maybe it's just content. I don't know. But let's just listen and see what's going on. But according to the video, sis, she says that they had a successful round. I guess successful as in it's holding at this moment, but she's going to drop some earth-shattering news. But she told us this news at the beginning of the year about her medical condition. So just listen, okay? And we'll get through, and then I'll answer any other questions. I mean, I don't know everything, but I do know they've told us a little bit of this story before. So I feel like they're working up to potentially a miscarriage or something, or maybe they're just trying to inject drama into the whole thing. I don't know.
Well, we just went to the doctor Friday and we got an ultrasound. RJ is doing fine.
Baby's name is RJ, by the way.
A little tadpole right now, so everything looks good. But we was informed that I do have an incompetent cervix, so that makes my risk.
Can I ask a question? Any of the ladies out here who know or have an incompetent cervix, do you just have an incompetent cervix at a moment in time? Or is once you are diagnosed with an incompetent cervix, is it always an incompetent cervix? Because she's told us before that she had an incompetent cervix. But do you hear how she just said it like the doctor just told her that? But didn't you know that back in like you told us that you had an incompetent cervix back in January? So why would the doctor have to tell you that when if that's something that just is, then you would know that, right? Does anybody know enough about incompetent cervix to know that is incompetent cervix, is it just something that is, or is that something that is based per pregnancy? Okay, so if you have it, you have it, right? Um, isn't that interesting? Like, just, and I'm not trying to split hairs, but she said the doctor informed her. Wouldn't the doctor already know that since you told us that, right?
Yes, well, we just went to the doctor Friday and we got an ultrasound. RJ is growing fine. He's a little tadpole right now, so everything looks good. But we was informed that I do have an incompetent cervix, so that makes
And she's a nurse. You're tripping over the word cervix. Aren't you a nurse? So now you have trouble saying the word cervix. Like, it's just the acting for me. Like, I feel like this is a little bit of acting, maybe, but I would now. I'm not saying she's an OBGYN nurse, but I would think anyone with some medical training. And why is he smiling? Okay, hold on a second. Why is he smiling?
a little tadpole right now, so everything looks good. But we was informed
Oops.
that I do have an incompetent cervix, so
I
that
did you see how it was like she was trying to not say it right? I don't know. I just feel like it was just some overacting.
makes my risk of, I don't even want to speak it into existence, honestly, but this just makes this pregnancy even more high risk. So right now, I'm just taking it very easy. Baby is making sure that I take it extremely easy. Even people at work, okay, it's like, okay, did you eat today? Are you okay? Do you need anything? No, you're not supposed to be drinking that. Put that down. Like, everyone that truly loves and support us is being such a helping hand, so loving and so supportive during this time. So I must say that, of course, this frightens me even more knowing that this pregnancy was already high risk. I knew that because of my history, but hearing more medical diagnosis put into place, of course.
So maybe I don't know. I feel like so I heard her say that before. Let me see if I can find it.
So excited and nervous a little, don't get me wrong.
Is this the one? Hold on.
When am I going to have to Kiki? Because as you know, we work to see a fertility specialist and going,
Okay.
but after going to see a fertility
Let me
specialist and
just
going through the process of IVF and everything they would have to do, and just knowing that you can go through that process, you can pay all the money for the process, go through it, and still lose that baby. And
I feel like that's not the one. I want to find the one when she said she had. That's not it. It's further back. I feel like it was maybe this was it. I'm just like, girl, what are you talking about?
but no, and that's one thing I love about it. Yeah, and that's not something I'm not to where women.
Okay, I'm gonna find it. I feel like it was in January. I'll find it. But it's just it's like, sis, um, what'd you say? Hey, Yanni. Yes, once you have it, you know you have it. And in January, she said she had, and then you have to get the procedure where they kind of, and I, for lack of a, basically they sew you up, right? It's called a, is it cerclage, right? Okay, so it's a whole procedure, and then you have to be very gentle. It's almost like bed rest, if not bed rest, right? You just have to be very still and very like quiet, calm, soft pregnancy, right? And she said that she had a history of this. We're gonna listen to this. Let me see if I can find it before we hang up, but I'll definitely have it by tomorrow because I took some clips. Um, let's see. And because of my history, I got it. Girl, okay? So, and maybe that might be what she's going to have done, but I don't know. It's giving so convenient, right? But we'll see because, we've seen people deliver on these pregnancies on the YouTube streets. Right now, I'm not saying I guess I am saying I don't believe it, but I'm not ready to say you're lying. It's just I don't really believe it because it's so much inconsistencies in what's been going on. These two were damn near split up a couple of months ago. And 2 months ago, she was saying that they weren't even doing anything, that they had kind of given up. But now it's 2 months ago, you said you were giving up, but now you're 2 months pregnant. So it's kind of like, okay.
Or
Like
that
like you were offering up information that wasn't even necessary at the time, right?
makes me even more emotional
But thank
and
you,
a little
Yanni. I
more
appreciate that.
scared. But I just know with God and with my husband and our support system, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. RJ's gonna be okay, and everything's gonna work out the way it's supposed to work out. Like I said previously, God has the last say so on everything, and whatever He thinks is best, He's gonna make sure that happens. And honestly, I'm just praying for the best. We are praying for the best because honestly, I don't even want to experience any more negative or anything that we have already experienced. Honestly, I would hate to have to deal with that all over again. And we are further along this pregnancy than we were last time. So just to give y'all guys an update, we are 2 months. We are 2 months as of Friday of last week when we went to the doctor. And like I said, so far he's going good. Everything looks fine. I just have to be extremely cautious and stay away from stress, of course, and all of that working, all of that. Okay. I just have to really calm down and have a seat. God is telling me it's time for you to sit down and be a little bum for a little bit, sweetheart. So that's what I'm going to do. So, guys, just please keep us in your prayers. Pray for us. Pray for us to have strength throughout this process. And just pray for our precious little baby boy, please.
Yeah, and I'm doing my part to make sure that she is as stress-free as possible as when it comes to anything that I can do, anything that's within my power. But of course, in day-to-day life, even I have little things. It can be work-related things that can even take over with me, just temporarily. So I have to recenter myself too. And of course, when I'm around her, I'm definitely not letting her feel any stress from anything else. I'm Superman around her. I'm making sure that she's not getting any of that. You okay, baby?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're a great support system. Like I've
Look, and I know she's on hormones and stuff. I feel like I know she's on hormones, and when you're pregnant and you're on additional hormones, I'm assuming they would have backed off of some of it, but maybe they've got her on. I don't know. Sometimes you take additional hormones if the pregnancy is, rocky. I don't know. I don't know what they have this woman on, but the way the overall demeanor, and it's not giving happy pregnancy, it's giving concern, it's giving um storyline. So I don't know, you know what I mean? And on top of the last time we talked about this couple, she talked about one of the rounds of in vitro that was not successful, and she sat up there and said that she didn't even know if her husband had been through this with anybody else. And he's been married, he's got 2 kids. Clearly he's been with other women. Clearly he had a baby across town with Love by Erica. I know some people say that that's disputed, but there's a baby that's got his face. um how is it that you don't know that this man who you're married to, if he has ever dealt with a woman who was pregnant with his baby and lost it? Like it's just too much. It's like, do you two even know each other? And or did you even talk about this before you went and filmed this? Or why wasn't this better edited? Or I don't know, but I would just imagine when you're sitting there allegedly pregnant and you're talking about a lost pregnancy, wouldn't you have known by the time you lost that pregnancy and you're almost into your second pregnancy or you're into your second round and now you're doing a video about it, that you two, that he would have been like, "Oh yeah, I know, I went through this on the husband side or the father side." Um it just doesn't make sense. It just sounds like they don't spend any time getting to know each other, and what they don't know enough. Like for two people who basically been, I guess together for roughly about 2 years. They've only been married maybe about 8 months, but they started creeping somewhere in October 2 years ago. That they would not know each other very very well, but you would know going through a process like this. Have you ever gone through a woman of yours who's pregnant with a baby of yours losing a baby? I just feel like that would be something that you would want to know, or he would tell you. And the fact that she said he didn't even know, I thought was weird, right? Yeah. Are they at the Muckers office? I think that's their dining room, girl. I think it was like 12 weeks when I found out. Let me go back and see what you're saying. YouTube is not for for this type of a pregnancy. Absolutely. First of all, who's telling? Yeah, I mean, if they want to tell it 2 months, that's their business. But most people, I think, just kind of follow that rule of waiting to be out of the first trimester, especially when you're doing something like in vitro. Because I mean, you walk in the office and then you walk out the office and you're pregnant, right? I mean, you're going through all of the hormone shots to get your follicles. So you're getting everything in prime condition. And then you get your embryos put in, and you are. So basically, she is what they say 2 months. So that means that basically, I mean, it appears that the pregnancy is taking, right? So that's a good thing. But it just doesn't seem like it to me. It doesn't seem like that's what's actually going on. Um that and if it is, then she's already feeling a little bit of depression, right?
I've
Cuz
informed
I
you
mean, why
before.
so
He is
weepy?
amazing. He makes sure I have a seat because I'm not the type to just sit around and be catered to. Honestly, I love to cater to others. That is my thing. That's the person I am. I love to be extremely helpful any way that I can. But right now, I have to remember it's all about me and our unborn child's health. So I have to do my part. And that's what I'm going to do. Honestly, this is what I'm going to do.
You got you, baby.
Thank you, baby.
I don't think that these two are above trying to drag and trying to make Erica feel bad. Just on one hand, this could be a couple going through in vitro, early stages of pregnancy. She's just been informed of something she should already know as a healthcare professional, a nurse, a registered nurse, according to her, right? I know on the YouTube streets there's dispute over that, whether there's an active, girl, I'm not even going to get into it. She says she's a nurse, right? Um, and she forgot that she told us that she had an incompetent cervix already. But she was just informed by the doctor she has a incompetent cervix, and they're doing a press conference crying. It just doesn't make any sense, right? And I'll find the clip. If I don't find it tonight, I will have it tomorrow. Um,
All right, y'all. Well, let baby have her moment right now.
I'm sorry.
I don't even understand how this is something to film. I don't even understand how he can make, if this is really real, how is this something that would even be like, I just feel like it's cringe. It's giving cringe. Um yeah, Celestine, absolutely. It's giving, it's the contradictions for me, right? Um so she's no healthcare professional. She's probably a unit secretary at a hospital here in Houston. She said, girl, and there have been many people who have gone because you can just go to the state registry. It's public information. You can look up your doctors, anyone who is a certified or licensed healthcare professional, depending on the registry board they belong to, but as a licensed healthcare professional, so an MD, a RN, a FNP, any kind of registered nurse or a PA, you can look up their license. You can even look up a CNA. So some of you already know this from the YouTube streets. I mean, this is not the first time that someone has said that there's something that they're not. There have been people to look this woman's license up, and there's her ex-husband came to the YouTube streets and said as far as he knew she was a medical assistant, but now she says she's a nurse. I interviewed her almost 2 years ago. She said she was a nurse. I think she said she was an LPN at the time. Or maybe she's not RN. Girl, I'm gonna have to go back and see, but she said she was a nurse. Okay. Um I don't know. I didn't spend 1 minute of time trying to look up her license, but licenses are available. All you need is someone's first and last name. That's it. Um, that's it. But according to the YouTube streets, there's not a license that exists. So I don't know. Anyway, even a massage therapist. Okay, so yeah, if you have a license, typically if you're carrying a license or some sort of certification and you also hold it with some sort of professional board as well, they're going to have your credentials. They're going to vouch for you. They're going to say that you are accredited, that you've been licensed, and maybe you are also certified, board certified, or all of these things, right? I don't know what Latoya is. I'm going to just be honest. I don't know what she is, but this is just not convincing to me. And I don't know. It just seems weird. And it's also on top of all of that, it's just strange to turn this into content. You know what I mean? Like me personally, and I'm not them, obviously, would wait till I'm in the clear before I start doing stuff like this. But maybe they don't want it to go too far because now maybe they realize they really fucked up, because it's quite possible that maybe she's not pregnant, but who knows? Who knows?
So let me go ahead and check on the ground beef and see if it's fully thawed out, and I can go ahead and season that, and then go ahead and get this barbecue started.
Yeah, boy.
All right. See y'all in a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, it's cringy. Okay. And if I can find it before we get out of here, I will. But let's take a turn. Let's go over here. Myjazzylife, girl, I just love this. I'm loving that her camera is not working, because guess what? It's making her work a little harder, and that's a good thing. She's having to really be creative now, guys. So let's get into it. Let's go over here real quick and see what's going on. Girl, she even tried to say that she was filing some damn some strikes on folk. Okay.
When I fancy, my hair, my nails, miss my panties.
Okay, first of all, listen to this music. Okay. Is this on? Oh, let me slow this down a little bit. Okay, listen to this family channel music. Okay.
Lancy, I'm ghetto and I fancy. My hair, my nails, miss my panties. I'm sexy, look like a piece of candy. You want a bad bitch, diamonds dancing. St. Louis shit, bouncing ass across the pond. My UK nigga wanna eat me cause I'm fine.
Is that not deplorable? Did you guys catch that? I assuming that okay, I didn't want to listen to the music. Okay. Isn't that awful? I mean, if you're in the nightclub, that's one thing, but when you are clicking onto a mommy channel and then you see a baby in a jumpsuit, well, he's not even in a jumpsuit today. He's just in a bodysuit. This baby stays in a bodysuit. She has him looking like he's ready to go swimming all the time, okay? That's a Section 8 top hit. Okay. She said she is ghetto and she's fancy. First of all, you are ghetto, but you are certainly not fancy. Jasmine, you need to stop that, because girl, there is nothing about you fancy. Okay. Nothing.
Where'd he go? We're Bentley. Yeah, he calls and met me.
Girl, I'm sorry. They need an aerator, 4 bags of seeds, and lots of water.
There you are. I see you. It's early in the morning and we're outside. He's silly. There he is. Where'd he go? Oh, old man. Where'd he go? Take a butt. Where'd he go? Say, Bentley. Nuh-uh, that grass is gonna hurt though. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, this grass is pokey. Sticker Bug's about to have a morning snack while the bacon thaws out. What's your snack? Your nose is. Remember, let's wipe your face again. Y'all, his nose is just running.
Do y'all let the
All right,
bacon thaw out? I guess some people do, but I mean, you can just throw it in a hot pan. I don't know. I don't let bacon thaw out. I just let it go and start doing its thing in a pan.
see what I'm taking out of the deep freezer. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out of the deep freezer for dinner tonight.
Okay, I was trying to. Okay, they got another little pack of chicken in there. Deep freezer is looking a little. Y'all been hitting that deep freezer kind of hard. It's looking like it needs to be filled back up again. I guess when they get their new stamps.
Come on, Legend. Close it.
Come on, Mr. Bodysuit. I know it's hot, but don't you have AC
Thank
on?
you. Got to turn my wax warmer on. Got me some fall scents. Get the house smelling good. All right, y'all. I'm about to make. Oh Lord, this boy. I'm about to make us some breakfast. The bacon's in the oven. I got some more eggs. Oh, it cracked. I have some more eggs over here, so I'm not gonna use a lot. Probably just use about 4 eggs. Like I said, you guys, I'm just like, look, I'm not using a lot, but I use 6 eggs because I thought about, because I'm gonna want 2 tacos, and then I'm gonna just, I forgot about Legend. I didn't forget about him. I just knew that he was gonna want more. I didn't make him an extra side, so 6 eggs should be fine. If I use 9 to 10 or 15 for just the kids, when it's all of them, so 6 should be fine. And yeah.
She
All right,
makes the
y'all.
most
I didn't even
disgusting
put no
looking
milk in there.
eggs ever. That's
It's
just
fine.
awful. I know
The bacon
somebody out
almost
here saying slop.
done. I need to clean the bottom of this thing again, y'all. But bacon's almost done.
It's just disgusting, right?
All right, you guys. I cut up his and
I mean, why does she throw the plate down? She's trying to do this ASMR. This is one thing that I realized. Jasmine filming with this phone. Jasmine really relies on that 4K to spruce that place up. And that looks absolutely, that's like a very disgusting presentation of breakfast. And I mean, that's real. Every breakfast is not going to be nice looking, especially when you really don't know how to cook. But at the end of the day, it's like, damn, did you have to throw it on the table? He's just a little baby.
all right, you guys. I cut up his and about to sit him down so he his breakfast. All right, y'all. So I got my tacos. I actually went and gave him some more bacon because it was.
Look at that. She gave him 2 slices of bacon and a little bit of egg. So she made 6 eggs. Did you hear what she said? She made 6 eggs. This woman is eating about 4 eggs. Look at all that bacon and everything that she got, cheese and barbecue sauce in there. It's like, ma'am, ma'am. Like, you know how they would say push away from the table? I'm gonna tell. Look, I don't know if your mother's ever taught you this or grandma or whoever. Um, you know how it was almost kind of like, I don't know. I know some people grew up on the clean your plate philosophy, like leave your plate empty, but it was okay at our house to leave like a bite or two. You know what I mean? Like you didn't want to have your plate like clean. Um, just to, the philosophy of pushing a little bit away from the table. But I don't know. I mean, girl, that's. I don't, you know, you don't have to have like finished plates around here. You know what I mean? I don't really consider that. I'd rather make smaller portions, come back and get more. But if you can't finish your food, you don't have to just finish everything just because it's a problem for you not finish a plate. But Jasmine, it's like, damn, sis, you eat a lot of food. And you can hear in her dialogue, she does have a problem when the kids don't eat all their food. Well, make them smaller plates.
There's a lot of bacon left over. I should have just cut it in half again. I cut it in half, but I should have just
Or
put the rest
serve
of
them
the other
food that they
half
actually want to
and the
eat.
extra back in the freezer. But I just gave it to Legend. But I'm about to have my 3 tacos. It looks so good, right? All right, you guys. I just laid Legend down for a nap, and your girl is about to work. Like I said, it don't stop over here. Okay, I'm gonna still continuously post my content, still get to the bag no matter what. A lot of y'all are literally trying to. Y'all think it's funny. Y'all, I was like, oh, she can't afford a camera. Y'all, I got real life bills, baby. We got real life bills too. Okay, so the fact that my camera just broke at the wrong time, it happens. Shit happens. Life happens. But at the end of the day, I will not stop pushing. I will keep pushing. I am my own motivation. I'm my own motivation. I won't let nobody stop me. Never. Baby girl, let this be a motivation to get up and get to the bag. People literally pray on my downfall, but that is not going to stop me from posting my content. So if you want to become a content creator, but you're afraid of the
Girl, here we
backlash
go.
or just the negativity or anything, baby, don't worry about that. Focus on yourself, focus on your content, and get.
I mean, look, if you have 10 subscribers out there, don't worry about some negativity. This is a woman who has 50,000 subscribers that she got through beefing, trolling, acting a fool, talking about pregnancy terminations, dating a pimp, all kinds of weird shit that this woman has been doing over the years. Are you kidding me? Some lady who is a hairdresser, makeup artist, works over at the bank, doesn't have to worry about what, people coming for her neck. That's you, Jasmine. Why are you trying to make people feel like they're going to come for them? They're like, nobody, first of all, people got to find your channel. That's number one. Okay. The people that sit around and are afraid of people coming for them, let's just say this is first, people got to come find your channel. Then once they find your channel, you're going to learn very quickly how to ignore them, because you know what? You don't get to 1 million subscribers having a thin skin, being worried about someone coming for you. What does B Love say? A view is a view, okay? They don't care. But you know what? Even if she does, sis, which I think she says she does, sometimes she does say people come for her. She tells us very nicely, if you don't like prayer candles, well, you don't have to comment. If something I'm doing triggers you, that's okay. You might want to skip this part of the video. You know what I mean? Like, she's talking reason, but she's addressing some comments. But at the end of the day, um, everybody gets it. And the more you get it, the more you learn how to deal with it. And the more you are just like, you know what? I'm going to let that comment ride. I'm going to go ahead and let my supporters jump on the ass later, right? Or I'm going to delete this, or I'm going to block this fool, or I'm going to let them have it. You know what I'm saying? There's lots of different ways to handle it, right? Jasmine is a fucking baby. And you know what? The bottom line is Jasmine wants content. This is her content complaining about reactors. Okay. She's not going to sit up there and complain about Chris. This is her content complaining about us. Does she think we have fake life bills? I don't know what she thinks. Girl, she's ridiculous. I don't know what she I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she can't afford a camera. Is about to work.
Wait, let's listen
Like
to
I
it
said,
again.
put the rest, the other half, and the extra back in the freezer. But I just gave it to Legend. But as I just laid Legend down for a nap, and your girl is about to work. Like I said, it don't stop over here. Okay, I'm gonna still continuously post my content, still get to the bag no matter what. A lot of y'all are literally trying to. Y'all think it's funny. Y'all, I was like, oh, she can't afford a camera. Y'all, I got real life bills, baby. We got real life bills too. Okay, so the fact that my camera just broke at the wrong time, it happens. Shit happens. Life happens. But at the end of the day, I will not stop pushing. I will keep pushing. I am my own motivation. I'm my own motivation. I won't let nobody stop me. Never. Baby girl, let this be a motivation.
You know, she's almost just as bad as Liv. It's like once they get on a topic, that's it. That's the content for the next couple of weeks. Payne, if you don't like exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like Peyton definitely. If you don't like what she I mean, I specifically I can recall her um definitely about I guess people got on her about some praying candles. I think some people have talked to her. I don't read Peyton's comments. I'm going to just be honest. I've looked in her comments a couple of times like in the cuz when I watch her, I'm always watching on my big screen and I don't read her comments. I just don't, you know. I don't really get into that only on this side and I don't really react to her channel. Sometimes I will tell you like, "Oh, this video just came out. I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed that. She just dropped this. Go watch that." Um when I'm looking at comments and stuff like that, that's really because I just treat channels that I react to, I guess, a little bit different. She's not a channel I react to, so I don't really know what's going on in her comments. My assumption is when I hear her say certain type of dialogue, I know that she's talking to the comments. You know what I mean? When she breaks with her day and sits and talks to us about something or somebody saying something or if you have a problem with this that and the third you know that kind of stuff then I know, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, there are people, trust me, J Morrell Stewart, people have these problems in their comments. Don't think that people don't have them. You're just not going to see them. If you have a channel and someone comes and cuss you out and calls you stupid and ignorant, all kinds of stuff. Girl, are you going to let that ride in your comments? You know what I'm saying? You're going to delete it. And trust me, everybody gets weirdos. Some people are just coming to play with you in you know what I mean, they're just coming to play in your face and you know what I mean, they're just glad that you saw it because they know that you saw it because it was deleted, right? Um so, yeah, enough on that. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. Trust me. People, you know, the way that you can basically have your comments filtered now, um, certain things, certain words, it's going to fall into the approval bucket for you to let seen or not be seen. And that's it on that. But yeah, Jasmine is forever a victim.
To get up and get to the bag. People literally pray on my downfall, but that is not going to stop me from posting my content. So if you want to become a content creator, but you're afraid of the backlash or just the negativity or anything, baby, don't worry about that. Focus on yourself, focus on your content, and get to your bag, point blank, period. I haven't been on camera all day. I've been working, editing videos, trying to get stuff done. Y'all think it's gonna stop me? People think that me not having a phone.
This phone setup is cracking me up, guys.
I've been working, editing videos, trying to get stuff done. Y'all think it's gonna stop me?
She
People
needs
think
a
that
COVID
me not
test.
having a phone I mean, a camera is gonna stop me. I'm gonna still post content on my phone, even though I can't see myself. But I don't know if I'm in frame. I know I look crazy with my hair, but you know, it is what it is. Right now, I'm starting dinner for me, Chris, and Legendary. The kids are still gone. They actually left Friday to go to their dad's house. This is their weekend, and baby. But anyways, that doesn't mean that my motherly duties stop. Even though when the kids leave, I hate cooking meals. Sometimes I cook stuff for Legend, and baby, I would eat some noodles or something, okay? But I said, okay, baby's getting off work. I'm gonna go ahead and start on dinner, get things started. So right now, I'm seasoning up some chicken. All right, so I seasoned up some chicken legs.
This is so ghetto. This is just the ghetto that we've been waiting to see from Jasmine. Jasmine thinks because she's running around here with a G7X, it makes her special. Well, sis, guess what? You don't have that damn G7X anymore.
I'm gonna cut up a bell pepper, cut up some onion. Oh, y'all, I got season on my nightgown. I'm gonna cut up some onion and I'm gonna put it on top and pop that bad boy in the oven. I already got the oven on 375 preheated. And say what you want. I know y'all gonna say it's a lot. These are all the seasonings that I use. Y'all,
girl, you better pull it up. You can pull it up and put all that stuff on there if you want to. Go ahead and season up that chicken, girl.
I'm obsessed with this smoked paprika. I don't know what. Oh,
that's Chris preying on your downfall, girl. He's the one who taught you how to season.
Don't forget the pink salt and black pepper and the pepper. That's what I use. But I didn't own that look, okay? But y'all, I made this chicken, but I did chicken wings for the kids. Like I did the wings and
look at this. Look at how far back she has that damn camera, okay? Or her phone or whatever it is that she's using.
And I'm doing the exact same thing, and them things turned out fire. And then I put, of course, some barbecue sauce on top at the end. But I'm just going to do the drums only because this boy, look at him.
And my man, thank you to my man. And my man. And my man, thank you to my man. And my man. And my man. Thank you to my man.
Thank you to my man. Hey.
Jasmine better not say nothing about Chris ever again, because the fact you run around here talking about you grateful with this big hip Negro and he got you on this ghetto ass flip phone. Girl, you look like you are vlogging back in damn 2011, okay?
Fire. And then I put, of course, some barbecue sauce on top at the end. But I'm just going to do drums only because this boy, look at him. Look at him. What are you doing?
He's like, will someone please notice me? Is someone going to play with me? Can I get a friend, please?
I'm going to do the drums only because
Legend has no toys, so he picked up his Blanky, his best friend Blanky, and they are playing around the house because you are busy with that damn phone. Legend probably broke the phone.
I want to do the drums only because, you know, it's just us three, so save your coins, do what you do. He just ran into the table. Are you okay?
Oh, Jesus. Poor baby.
Do what you do. He just ran into the table. Are you okay? Uh-oh. Like, dang it, ran into the table. You okay, boo-boo? Yeah, I've been working, okay? I've been working. I need to check the mail because I'm pretty sure I got some more stuff in there. I'm running my business differently, you guys. When I say business, my content creation business, I'm running it differently. I'm going to move differently, do things differently. Since people like to, you know, play with my money, okay? I also applied for some jobs. I just got a call back I was doing like a little temp service at first. I didn't really speak.
She was doing a little temp service. Does this sound like a woman who speaks like she has a bachelor's degree in anything other than ghetto? I mean, I don't know what kind of degree this woman has, but she the it's just girl, it's everything for me. I don't even understand, girl.
Too much on it because I didn't want nobody to know. Y'all need to know all my business. But
Oh, so you were working for the temp service? That's what you said? You was working for the temp? Okay, Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine. Girl, Jasmine was working over at the temp service. Go, Jasmine. That's what you need to do. That's how you take care of your family. Because clearly, the man that you got over there is not trying to do anything for you.
I did it, and of course, that temp service had ended with the whatever it's called contract. But I applied for a job, and I just got 2 callbacks. And I'm about.
Sis is happy, okay? She said that they just called her back. Stop it. Listen.
Y'all need to know all my business, but I did it, and of course, that temp service had ended with the whatever it's called contract. But I applied for a job, and I just got 2 callbacks. And I'm about. Your girl's about to. I don't care what y'all say. I can say whatever y'all say. You got.
Girl, she's going. You know what?
Had ended with
I bet you that's gonna make Chris real happy. She gets a job.
I applied for a job, and I just got 2 callbacks. And I'm about. Your girl's about to.
Girl, get your job, sis.
You got a man. Okay, who cares? I bet some of y'all are struggling. Y'all ain't gonna say it. You ain't gonna go on the platform and say it. But I bet some of y'all are struggling with your man, your mama, anybody. I bet you're struggling. It's okay to say that you're struggling. Don't hide it. Don't sit here and try to act like your life is perfect, baby, because some days it ain't perfect. Some months it's not perfect. You may go through some stuff. Y'all don't know what we went through throughout our whole life. So y'all don't know what we're going through on a day-to-day basis. But with that being said, I'm gonna start the dinner. Sir, get out the refrigerator.
This Jasmine is entertaining. I don't know if she's had a bottle of wine, but I'm liking free range Jasmine. Jasmine has to work a little bit harder with this new camera setup, okay? Okay? This girl shaking my head, please got something around her head. Man's hat or bandana. She's over here she's getting ready to slay a wig. So she thinks we need to see everything because that's what being real is about, letting us see everything. That's why she has sat on the toilet and took a poop. That's why she has peed in our faces. That's why she walks around in those shorty shorts with her big square butt. This is her testimony in here. It's the old camera. Oh, okay. I don't think she can see on the thing though, right? Legend was in the refrigerator.
All right. So I'm gonna put these bell peppers on top. It may look like a lot, but it's not. Okay, they're gonna shrink up in the oven. So I'm gonna put these on top. I'm gonna use some what is it called, y'all? Some diced, some what is it?
Some mice.
What can I think? Oh, mice. I'm used to.
Y'all help us. Is it bedtime yet? Cause sis, she doesn't know how to say minced. Okay, listen. It's
what
a
is it called,
storm
y'all?
again.
Some diced, some what is this called? How can I think? Oh, mice.
Miced. It's miced, guys. Sis can't read.
I'm used to mice.
Hold on.
What is this called? How can I think?
What is this called?
I'm used to mice onions.
She can't read. She can't read, guys. I've told you this. I know you guys think I'm just being mean, but she can't read.
On top as well. I was going to use regular onions, but
I just got the mice ones. I've got the ones from the mice factory.
Stop. Put it up. No. Stop, Legend.
Oh, you made all that chicken because it was just you guys, right? So you made a whole Sam's pack of onion of chicken.
Put that on top. Y'all, this smells so good. Just put a lot on top. That way you can get that onion flavor all over everything. Okay. Now I'm gonna dump the oil, juice, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna dump it all over, y'all. All over the chicken. The oven's done preheating. So that's what it looks like. Ooh, that look good as heck. Just wait. Y'all gonna see what I mean when I say whenever the bell pepper's gonna cook down. Cause baby, look at that. That look good. All right, guys. So the chicken, I think I'm gonna put it in the air fryer to give it a little bit more crisp, or maybe I might put it on broil. But look at this boy. Look at him. Like, what are you doing? Look, he getting mad because his shoe keep coming off. But I would say now editing.
Oh my God, look at this wig, guys. Oh my God. What is going on here?
The bell pepper's gonna click down. So baby, look at that. That look good. All right, guys. So the chicken, I think I'm gonna put it in the air fryer to give it a little bit more crisp, or maybe I might put it on broil. But look at this boy. Like, what are you doing? Look, he getting mad because his shoe keep coming off. But I would say now editing and handling some copyright claims. People using my content and not paying me, so I took care of that. And now I am about to serve the macaroni and cheese, and then I might, I need a drink. I haven't had a drink in like over a minute.
Girl.
It's been a minute since I had a drink. I haven't had a sip of anything. Okay, literally, this is what I've been drinking right here, y'all. Water. Okay, water. All right, y'all. So the chicken is done. It looks.
It's like chicken is the star of this video. If it weren't for chicken, she wouldn't have any content in this video. And also Legendary. Legendary came through with banging up his head and playing in the refrigerator and putting on them nasty slippers. If it was not for Legendary and chicken, girl, it would be no video.
So good. The broccoli is done. I'm still working on the macaronis. But baby.
Baby.
That looks fire.
Everything is baby. And baby. Okay. Hold on a second.
Please, God, I'm still working on the macaronis. But baby. That looks fire. Got my heart red, ass felt look like I got it done. Vroom, cars real fast and they tinny, yeah. Booty shorts on with an SEL fitted cap. Get all rich bitch, got them pounds in a powder bag. With my London bitches overseas, yeah, we acting bad. Oh my goodness, Texas is finally getting some rain, huh? Y'all, it's raining for real. We ain't had rain in over 2 months. It might be 3 months. And it's like pouring. Y'all see I did our grasses. We on a water restriction, so yeah. It's raining, y'all. It's pouring.
Look at what they've done to that fence. You know why that lady didn't kick them out? Because that house would have had to stay empty for probably 2 months. They would have needed to get a crew over there. They got to change out that fence. The fence is rotten, which that's not their fault per se, but the fence is rotten. The grass is dead. The house needs to be painted, fumigated, and they need the exterminator. It's problems. They would have had to spend, at least I would say maybe $4,000 or $5,000 to get it back in tip top shape. refresh the bathrooms. They need to sandblast the showers. They need new toilets. They need to paint. They need to probably check the plumbing. Um, just everything. The carpets are probably disgusting. Everything.
Warren, no. Take a bug. You trying to go outside? Look.
See y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Deuces. Okay. All right, guys. I was trying to find the Mucker segment. Let me go over here. Let me see. I've got one for you, but I can't. Haven't found the other one yet. But just give me a second. Let me refresh. Let's see. What else were we gonna look at? Let me see. I lined up another video, but let's see. Where are we? We're a little over an hour. Okay.
What you think these do?
I don't know. I know I get a lot of messages about.
This is from, hold on, when was this from? The date on this video is February 4th. Okay. February 4th. Okay.
When are we going to have a baby?
Ding, 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 ding. That's what this question is that everybody wants to know. When are we going to have a baby?
Great question.
Very, very great question. Well, guys, we'll go ahead and throw a little out there and you can nibble off of that. But so I have an appointment this upcoming week to go to my OBGYN because, for the ones that has been following our story, it's hard for me to conceive. Well, I won't say hard for me to conceive, it's hard for me to hold the baby. So before going to our first appointment with IVF, I'm going to my
So doesn't it sound like she's already aware, which she does say, she actually says the words incompetent cervix in another clip. I just have to find it. But okay, you heard that, right? I'm not tripping.
regular OBGYN, do pap smear, make sure she look all up in that thing, make sure that one little tube I got left is good and everything, okay? So she's gonna be all up in there examining, making sure it's good and ready for that little baby boy to be placed in that little uterus so he can start growing and be a healthy baby boy. But yeah, so the process, we have started the process, guys. I'm so excited and nervous a little, don't get me wrong, because I do have my moments like, I know, we both want a bundle of joy out of this love because, this is some true love shit, okay? I love all of our kids to pieces, but I would love to experience a beautiful pregnancy with the love of my life. So I do have my emotional roller coaster, I must say. I'm excited, but I'm nervous because, what if I can't hold on to that baby? And what if, that wish.
And I mean, that's real, right? Did we miss the part where she said something about her one fallopian tube? So she also has one fallopian tube. So she's clearly, there's been obviously some things that to happen, and she shared that, right? So I feel like I didn't.
Okay, and
Let's see.
When are we going to have a baby?
Great question. Well, guys, we'll go ahead and throw a little out there and you can nibble off of that. But so I have an appointment this upcoming week to go to my OBGYN because, for the ones that has been following our story, it's hard for me to conceive. Well, I won't say hard for me to conceive, it's hard for me to hold the baby. So before going to our first appointment with IVF, I'm going to my regular OBGYN, do pap smear, make sure she look all up in that thing, make sure that one little tube I got left is good.
So make sure that one little tube I got left, right? So what does that mean? Because I feel like I've also heard her say that she's had a couple of ectopic pregnancies. So if you've ever had an ectopic pregnancy, if it got lodged into the fallopian tube, then you would lose that tube. I mean, sometimes they can save it, sometimes they can't. So she says the one good tube I have, So that's also another issue, right? So, which perfect for in vitro, right? So if that's a problem for you, and then also having one tube increases the risk of ectopic pregnancy. So she, look, IVF seems like it was a very good solution, but I don't know. I just feel like they're using that process for a storyline, and it may or may not be true. I'm just not sure. I don't know. We'll see.
Good and everything, okay? So she's gonna be all up in there examining, making sure it's good and ready for that little baby boy to be placed in that little uterus so he can start growing and be a healthy baby boy. But yeah, so the process.
So that's what I think too, Tina, because it's a expensive process, but depending on which hospital system she works for, it's possible because a lot of companies have, especially large companies, have really beefed up their benefits plan, especially because some of their employees need fertility services to have babies. Okay, I'm not going to get into that whole conversation, but there are a lot of the major, like let's say the Fortune 500, that have included um, some form of fertility because some of their employees, especially if they're supporting their LGBTQ population of employees, they may want to help them infertility. So, not necessarily infertility, but they may want to, that there's portions of the benefit plan. It helps everyone, obviously, but, um, fertility is very expensive, and it is a trickle over for all employees to be able to have that benefit, but specifically some companies that feel passionate about helping their employees have a family if that's what they choose. IVF is definitely being incorporated into a lot of benefit plans. Every company does not have it, and some companies only pay for maybe one or two trials, and they may not even pay for everything. Some companies probably will still pay for nothing, but you'd be surprised.
Yes, we have started the process, guys. I'm so excited and nervous a little.
I
Don't
mean,
get me
she was looking a little thick in the middle right there, but who knows?
wrong because I do have my moments like I know, we both want a bundle of joy out of this love because, this is some true love shit, okay? I love all of our kids to pieces, but I would love to experience a beautiful pregnancy with the love of my life. So I do have my emotional roller coaster, I must say. I'm excited, but I'm nervous because, what if I can't hold on to that baby? And what if, that wish that I want to be able to have us a baby. What if that can't happen? So I'm I'm nervous. Y'all just pray for me, okay? Pray for us that we'll be able to have our healthy baby and we'll see the little baby running around here and all up on the camera soon, okay? But yes, we started the process already. We're gonna get this ball rolling and we're gonna see. It's all up to God, honestly. And if I can't, I'm still happy because we still have four beautiful children that's here on the face of this earth already healthy. They give us more than enough love and attention. So I'll be fine. I'll be fine. And especially as long as I still have my husband, hey, I just mean, baby, it's time to catch flights. It's time to, up and move around a little more because our kids is of age, okay? So, but once again, it's in God's hands, so we'll see. Anything you got to say about that, baby?
Just excited. Excited either way.
All right. Next.
He's so damn lukewarm. It that would get on my nerves. I'm excited either way. Okay, next. Hold on. She's so angry.
And
Oh,
they
sorry.
asked, how are you? Are you okay, happy, sad? I am great. I'm blessed. You know, like I said, happy. Everything's
We did a
amazing.
reaction to this video
I'm great.
already.
I promise you. No.
So 4 children, he's got 2, she's got 2, and like Creole Bay says, they have a possible 1, which is loved by Erica's son, baby Drake, which is so rude that she says that and he allows her to keep speaking down on a baby that he, that they should do a DNA test at this point, right?
No holding back at all. Of course, you know, all of us go through our ups and downs, our happy days, our sad days. You know, I can definitely contest to that. I have my days that I just need to sit down and talk to my counselor or pop one of my anxiety or depression pills. But I also pray about it. I pray and I leave that all up to God. I cannot stress over anything. Stress kills, literally. I can promise you that. Because that was my only cause for the reasons why I had seizures for so long. So I do not hold on to the stress. I
Why does she tell everybody all this stuff?
allow the stress to go. Once I pray about it, I'm leaving it in his hands because there's nothing else I can do about it. Stress is just going to give me a migraine and I'm going to want to lay in the bed all day under the covers in the dark. And we ain't trying to do all of that, okay? So for any of you out there that's not doing well, my first advice is drop to your knees. 2. And she says, when are you going to have a baby? When am I going to have a baby? It's a very good question, Kiki, because as you know, we were discussing having a little mucker. But after
Mind you, this is, hold on, when was this? This was June 23rd, 23. Okay. So this was 2 months ago, but she says she's 2 months pregnant right now, right? So what's today? Today's August 28th. This was June 23rd. Okay.
after going to see a fertility specialist and going through the process of IVF and everything they would have to do, and just knowing that you can go through that process, you can pay all the money for the process, go through it, and still lose their baby. And that is one thing mentally, I don't think I can handle. I mentally don't think that I would be able to be so excited, worked up with my husband, knowing that we're about to have a baby, and I lose the baby. I cannot do it. I cannot. I did discuss with my husband. He definitely understands, and Rakan is okay with that. You know,
the lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
And as of my mental state, we have decided that we would not be having a baby, so there would not be a little mucker running around. So no baby as of now. I'm just gonna say that because we don't know what the future holds. We never know. My mental might get better, and I might just.
I was like, girl, I keep putting it on mute because I'm trying to find something. Girl, look at this freeze frame. Um, Girl, a mess. I looked to see if there was any comments regarding this matter, and not a ting.
Be like, come on,
They scrubbed their. They definitely scrubbed their comments. Rest assured, they scrub them.
Let's do it. But as of right now, I just don't think mentally I can do it. And Rakan understands and he supports me and he has my back. And like I said, we don't know what the future holds. So we'll see about the future. But as of now, no baby. All right, the next one goes to, oh, girl, I don't know if I can say your name on this screen, but you see it right here. I'm just gonna have to cross out the curse word, but head honest. How is life treating me? Life is life. That I can be the daughter, I can be the student, one-on-one sessions and release and have conversations, because having those conversations, me bottling all of that up inside you're going to explode. But yes, we all have our days. We just need for the rest of the year. My goal would be to, of course, complete these last two classes with a very high GPA. Walk across the stage. Next goal would be to touch so many
Girl, she
more
wants
in
to
any
bag a
way that I
baby.
can,
That's what she
even if
wants to
it's
do.
through YouTube, Instagram,
She
face
wants
to
that
face, in
baby.
person, any of that. So continue to touch as many people as I possibly can and inspire. Next is to better work on communication. I must say that I have a tendency to, when something's wrong right then and there, I tend to hold on to it and say something later. So I've been working on communication because
Okay, let's watch this real quick.
you think so?
So I guess they had a great nephew over who just had a baby, and she was talking about how she had baby fever, and this was in January 17th. And she's saying how she has an appointment at that moment to go to the fertility clinic, and this was in January, but in February she was saying, girl, it's all over the place. But listen to this.
Okay. Just one baby or two babies?
Yet to be seen. I don't know, y'all.
Just wanted to know, which one can you see?
Either way, it's fine with me. As long as it's a beautiful blessing.
I could not deal with a man who's always like, either way is fine with me. Either way. Like, basically, I don't care.
Yeah. So we shall see. All right, guys. Well, it's time for us to go ahead and wrap this up because we have a
These two are just too much.
Look at all in me and Saint face trying to mess with us. You ready for that?
Yeah, you look good with the way you look.
You think so? Okay. Just one baby or two babies?
Yet to be seen. I don't know, y'all.
Just wanted to know, which one can you see?
Either way, it's fine with me. As long as it's a beautiful blessing.
I mean, it doesn't sound like he's seeing anything because you're not letting him talk.
Well, it's time for us to go ahead and wrap this up because we have a very, very important appointment that we cannot be late to. Of course, we're going to take y'all along with us. So literally, we're about to go ahead and end this so we can hop in that car and get to roll into our appointment.
Yeah. So got a busy day, guys, but we want to make sure we keep these videos rolling.
Yes.
All right, well, until the next time, I'm Mr. Mucker.
And I'm Mrs. Mucker.
And we're out. Peace.
Okay. Just 1 second. Okay, I think maybe I found it. Let me see. Was it in here? Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Okay, which video was this? Latoya found her girl. All she's had to do was screw the hell out of him, and he is. But it's gonna be hard for her to be able to. I mean, I guess she can do certain things to keep him satisfied while she's on bed rest. You know what I'm saying? Like she can figure it out. Um, all right, let me find this other one. When he decided to call himself off from the Mucker channel, when she changed her name back to Creole Bay. Let me see if that was the one. Uh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to find it because I feel like I saw it earlier today, and I thought I had. Girl, she's been on a roll. Anyway, I don't know if I have to find that, but when I do find it, I'll I'll get it for you guys, but that was just it was just kind of interesting to me for her to act like she was just informed when she knows good and well that this is a condition that she has. And that's your business, sis. But when you come over here on the YouTube and try to play like you don't know something, but you've already told us that that's what it is, like it's like, okay, now which one was it? Because it gets to be a little bit too much when you're like, but you told us this already. We already know that. You already know that. So for me, it just makes me question everything. Anyway, I'm gonna move on from this because we'll find it at some point. Anyway, let's see what else is going on. Okay. I did watch Strong Mommy Chrissy's video. I watched Gina's new video she just dropped. I thought it was funny. If you hadn't seen that, it was like a regular vlog. She's home, she's in Houston. It was interesting. So we'll talk about that tomorrow morning, okay? And we'll talk about Chrissy. She reminds me, yes, absolutely. She does in for many different reasons, right? And you know the tea on Marjorie and Steve, and allegedly she's filing for divorce for half of his fortune, asking for the 400 million. Um, girl, we'll see. We shall see. Um, but anyway, guys, I hope that this was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Girl, these muckers, look, if they're trying to get somewhere on YouTube, I guess, with drama, this is the way to do it, and confusing people and then having people do reaction videos. I mean, they're figuring out the recipe. So it is what it is. But if they're trying to play with the people and babies, they she needs to see what happened to the Jacksons of Atlanta, because it didn't really help them much. I don't know what's going on with them right now, but people are still mad at the Jacksons of Atlanta. So um I don't know if that's a good idea. Anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know down below. If you are watching this on the replay, make sure to that's the tea. I don't know if that's true, but it's been we've talked about that a couple times. Like, it's just the tea out here. It's the tea. And even Steve Harvey was at an event in Las Vegas, the Invest Fest. And he was there at Invest Fest, and he was saying something, and he kind of addressed it by saying, he started out saying one thing, and then he said something about not addressing rumors and whatever, blogs and blah 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 blah, blah. Clearly he knows what people are talking about. And when Marjorie's over there and he's over here, basically the word on the street is that so at first it was word on the street that Steve was having an affair with the private chef, but maybe it's Marjorie having the affair with the private chef and one of their bodyguards, the guy Big Boom. I don't know how true that is or not, but word on the street is that Marjorie has had a couple of affairs on Steve, and she's not happy, and she's filing for divorce. Maybe she was trying to do her time so she could get half that fortune, because Sir has a fortune. Allegedly, it's estimated over $400 million. So we know that Marjorie is no fool, and she's 57, 57, 58 years old. If she's going to get that money grab, she's going for the money grab, right? Think she's not? That's Lori Harvey's mother. Okay. Okay. And they just celebrated an anniversary. I don't know how long they've been married, but they may be, whatever, if there was a prenup, whatever the threshold was for her to get the mother load of the money. Yeah, she may have crossed over that threshold to be able to get her full portion, because you think a woman like Marjorie Harvey is getting married without a prenuptial agreement, because Steve had some coins when they got married. He didn't have the coins he has today, but trust and believe that woman, I'm sure she has some sort of structured agreement that's going to give her everything she needs to have to be comfortable and live no different from the way she lives at this moment. You know what I'm saying? So you guys follow me. Anyway, guys, we'll talk about this tomorrow. Just keep your notifications on as soon as I'm able to I think we're good on time tomorrow. So you guys might see me kind of regular time around 8:30, 9 o'clock. And if not, then I'll put up a community post. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. I hope that you have a good night. Please make sure to hit the like button for me, and make sure if you are new here, you just found your way here. Welcome to Love Lies and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. My chats are subscriber only, so please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you put your notifications so that every time I go live, post a video, and or put something on my community wall, you will be notified right away. Okay. Again, thank you for coming through. This was so much fun. And we'll get more into it tomorrow. Okay. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys next time.
Play no games. Freaky. I could learn a lot, but you gotta come teach me. You a little hot, girl, you a little sweet too. Sweet like pearland, sweet like peach. I could tell you crazy, she couldn't. Seen it on the plan, trying to see that shit. I know I get her, cause I like that one. She can lock it down, I can tell by how you. See how you did, homeboy, so please take it. Good to have me on your side, I ain't saying that you. This guy's talk, but I ain't. Hey. No. See how you did, homeboy, please take it easy on me. I don't wanna play no games, play no games. I don't wanna play no games, play no games.
Welcome to Love Lies and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notifications so you can be notified every time I go live.